Hey there, you're keeping company with Connor here on 92.7, 96.9 WRRV, and we have an amazing thing that's going to be happening real soon in New York. There's going to be a total solar eclipse, and you'll be able to check it out beautifully up in Rochester, New York. Coinciding with that is the Roc the Eclipse event, and I have two fantastic people with me to talk about it. I got Debra Ross and Hillary Olson here. Hillary Olson, president and CEO of the Rochester Museum and Science Center, and Debra Ross, the founder and publisher of the community website kidsoutandabout.com, and a bunch of other wonderful things. We'll have that linked in the description. But guys, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, we're excited to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So first of all, for those who don't quite realize the significance of this is a total solar eclipse. Can either one of you describe why this is so significant, this kind of a eclipse?
Sure. A total solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, which does happen quite frequently where the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, but it doesn't always line up. So a solar eclipse only happens on Earth once every 18 months to 24 months. And most of those are over water, of course, because most of Earth is covered in water. So when it happens over land, it's really special. And the fact that it's happening over Western New York is exceptionally special and exciting for the entire community of Rochester.
That's amazing. So obviously the Roc the Eclipse event is going on, but what's the best way to watch this eclipse? And how is this actually different than the eclipse that came around in 2017?
The eclipse that happened in 2017 started in the Pacific Northwest and traveled across the country to the southeast. So it exited out of South Carolina. It was largely a rural eclipse. But it was only 7 years ago, and so it gave us all kinds of information about how many people were likely to travel to the eclipse. And because this one is starting in Mexico, coming up through Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Western New York, and then the top of Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So it won't be hitting the East Coast of the United States, which means that given our position in the path of totality, we're the easternmost major city, we knew, and for the last 7 years, we've been preparing for the influx of visitors to our area from all of the East Coast. So by getting started early, we got prepared early, and it's been so much fun.
That's awesome. So that's why Rochester is such an amazing spot to be having this then. But what can people expect? What kind of events are planned? What can people expect who are traveling, flocking to Rochester to enjoy while they're up there?
So the Roc the Eclipse Festival is a 3-day festival happening at the Rochester Museum and Science Center, and that will be filled with science activities and speakers and family-friendly talks and exhibits and things like that to really get people excited about the eclipse. But the city of Rochester and our region is doing so much more.
Right. So we know that this is not just a 3-minute and 38-second experience in totality on Monday, April 8th. This is an entire weekend where when you come here, you are immediately saturated with everything eclipse. We are kind of eclipse nuts up here. So we have art events, science events, history events. We have restaurants. We have, all the hotels are really turning out for this. Partly because here in Rochester, we make things with our brains. And so we've made this entire weekend ready for all the visitors who are going to come. So something for everyone, every age, every interest. And then leading up to the most incredible experience you can have as a human standing on Earth, feeling the solar system move with your whole body. And for those 3 minutes and 38 seconds, an eerie darkness as the world around you plunges into twilight, and you see the corona of the sun around the moon and see the stars come out and feel the temperature drop 10 degrees. Your body knows that this is crazy and wrong, but we know what's going to happen, so there's no fear, just awe.
That's amazing. I got goosebumps just the way that you were describing that. Oh, my God. I thought I was there already. That's amazing, and I am so excited about this. I want to make the trip up myself. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of info.
Yeah, you should come, absolutely, and we are happy to host you. The information is available all in one place on visitrochester.com, and that's where everything happening throughout our community is all in one spot for you to come and look at.
Yeah, and we encourage you, by the way, if you're taking Monday to be in totality here in Rochester, we encourage you to take Tuesday too, because the exodus at the end of the day on Monday is going to be something that the traffic data that we have from 2017 shows that. So come stay overnight and, watch the NCAA tournaments that night, and then gradually make your way back to the Hudson Valley. Take Tuesday too.
That sounds smart. I got some friends that live in Rochester, so I might just bunk with them and skip out on the traffic and the hotels and the issues. Like, stay with them, and they'll show me around. But that's fantastic. And again, we'll have more links and information in the description of this interview, which you can find on the WRRV website under my Meet the DJs page. I know you guys got to run. I know you're promoting this in so many places, and I'm so excited for you guys. Big thank you to Debra Ross and Hillary Olson. Thank you guys so much for talking with me today.
Oh, thanks for having us. We can't wait to welcome you here.
Much appreciated.